What if the world's third largest economy got stuck for 30 years? No crash, no single disaster, just a slow, grinding decline that erased an entire generation of prosperity. This is the story of Japan's lost decades and why it should terrify you no matter where you live. In the late 1980s, Japan was unstoppable. Its economy was growing at almost 7% a year. Tokyo real estate was so valuable that the Imperial Palace grounds were supposedly worth more than all of California. The Nikkei stock index soared past 38,000. Japanese companies were buying up American landmarks. The future belonged to Japan. Then, in 1990, the bubble burst. Stock prices collapsed. Real estate values cratered. But here's what made Japan different from every other financial crisis. The government and the banks didn't act fast enough. They didn't clean up the bad debt. They didn't force banks to take their losses. Instead, they created what economists call zombie banks. Institutions that were technically alive, but couldn't lend, couldn't grow, and couldn't heal. That one mistake turned what should have been a lost decade into a lost 3 decades. From 1995 to 2025, Japan's nominal GDP actually fell from $5.5 trillion to just $4.2 trillion. Its share of global GDP collapsed from nearly 18% to just 3.6%. Real wages dropped 11%. And the Nikkei? It took 34 years just to get back to where it was in 1989. But the economy wasn't the only thing aging. Japan's population was aging too, faster than any country in history. Today, more than 1 in 10 Japanese citizens is over 80. A third of the population is over 65. The fertility rate has fallen to just 1.2, far below the 2.1 needed to maintain a stable population. This creates a devastating economic loop. Fewer young workers means less spending. Less spending means businesses shrink. Businesses shrinking means fewer jobs. And fewer jobs means young people can't afford to have children. The cycle feeds itself. By 2040, Japan could be short 11 million workers. The government has tried everything, encouraging older workers to stay on the job, investing billions in retraining programs, even experimenting with care robots for the elderly. But without meaningful immigration reform, the gap keeps growing. So what does Japan's trap mean for you? Here's the uncomfortable truth. The patterns that broke Japan's economy are now appearing in countries around the world. Birth rates are falling across Europe, East Asia, and even the United States. Government debt is ballooning. Housing is becoming unaffordable for younger generations. And wages? They're not keeping up with the cost of living. Japan isn't just a cautionary tale, it's a preview. The question isn't whether other economies will face these same pressures. It's whether they'll respond fast enough to avoid the same fate. If you're watching this and thinking about your own finances, the lesson from Japan is clear. Don't assume your economy will always grow. Don't assume your home will always gain value. And don't assume the government will fix things before they affect your wallet. The money lens doesn't lie. And right now, it's showing us a future we need to prepare for. If this video helped you see the bigger picture, subscribe to The Money Lens. We break down the world's most complex financial systems into stories you can actually use. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.